How to get business credit with bad personal credit? I'm telling you, this is a credit hack that you need to learn. By the end of this, you'll know how to get $10,000 in business credit within just a few months. I'll share some tricks today that will help you start building business credit fast. And best of all, how you can do this over and over again. And if you're just getting started, I'll be quickly walking you through how to set this all up so you can take advantage of all this extra money. Listen, if you're looking for a new start, like right now, but you'll have to wait years for your personal credit to clear up, or if you just want to keep your business debt separate from your personal finances, I'm here to help you. So if you're personally frustrated with the 3 credit bureaus, smash that like button down below. Thank you for that. I make these videos to help people easily fix their own credit and have a little bit of a better chance of getting ahead in life. If you have specific questions about credit, feel free to put them in the comments section. And even better, feel free to answer some of the community questions. I want all of us to start helping each other make progress. Now, let's start by talking a little bit about the difference between personal credit versus business credit. This is important to understand if you want to start building business credit. You'll find that business credit lines are usually much larger than personal credit lines. For example, some of you might have a personal credit card with a $1,500 credit limit. Well, you'll find that business credit lines are often $10,000 or above. It's rare to see low business credit lines because of the expense it costs to run a business. Another big difference is the credit bureaus. I'm sure you've heard of Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, the 3 credit bureaus that provide personal credit reports. We talk a lot about these when we discuss personal credit, but business credit is a whole different ballgame. There's a whole bureau dedicated to business credit called Dun & Bradstreet. Equifax and Experian each have separate business divisions as well, but the big business credit bureau most lenders rely on will be Dun & Bradstreet. Now, the things that matter for building business credit are actually a little bit different compared to personal credit. But these differences are important for you to understand when getting started. In fact, some of the actions that will hurt your personal credit, you're literally rewarded for when it comes to business credit. So with your personal credit, they're looking closely at your on-time payment history and your credit utilization rate. On-time payment history is pretty easy to understand. It's making your scheduled payments on debt each month. This could be credit cards, student loans, or a mortgage, for example. And the utilization rate is how much of your maximum credit limit you're actually using. With personal credit, the lower your utilization rate, the better. So for example, if you have a credit card and your limit is $1,000 and you carry a balance on it of $900, even if you pay it off every single month, your credit is going to be terrible. But if you have a $1,000 credit limit and you only carry a $50 balance, well, your utilization rate will be very low and your credit score will improve because of that. Now, with business credit, your utilization rate isn't very important. If your business carries a balance of $1,000 on a credit card with a $1,000 limit, it won't hurt you. The only thing that matters is that you're making your payments on time every month on that business credit card. So you can see business credit is kind of a whole different world apart from personal credit, and it's something you can take advantage of. Next, we will be talking about how to structure your business to start building business credit. This is really pretty easy to do, but I'm going to spend some time going a bit in depth in this section and provide you resources so you can go out and start getting it done today. Now, the first thing you need to do is incorporate your business. Get onto Google and search for apply for a business license, and then put in the state where you want to open the business. So if you live in California, you'd search for apply for a business license in California. Then look for the state website. It should be a .gov website, and from there you can follow the instructions to register a business. There are third-party websites that can help you form a business as well. You can use these if they make you feel more comfortable, but I usually just do it myself through the state website. You can generally register a business online in your state within about 20 minutes. When registering your business, a limited liability company or LLC is often the preferred structure for most small businesses, especially if you plan on being the only one working for the company. The great thing about an LLC is it will separate you personally from the finances of the business and also have some of the easiest tax filings. Now, it does usually take a week or so to receive the articles of incorporation in the mail, but this may depend heavily on your state. The next thing you need to do is get what's called an Employer Identification Number, or EIN. This is kind of an equivalent to a Social Security number, but for a business. As you know, your personal credit is largely tied to your personal Social Security number. So this Employer Identification Number will give your company its own identity, separate from yourself. You can see how simple it is with just those 2 steps, how you can create a whole new credit identity with a business. But since it's a new business, you'll need to start building some credit history. Now, to get started on actually building out that business, you'll generally want an email address that is separate for your business. You can simply build a new Gmail account, or if you have a website for your company, you can create a branded email. You'll also need to get a phone number for your business. When you start to build business accounts or begin making payments on behalf of your business, most places will want a business phone number separate from your personal number. I'll include some of the business phone number providers I'd recommend in the description. Their online systems are pretty easy, letting you route calls from your business number to your personal number so you won't need a separate cell phone. And of course, you'll need a business address. Some people will use their home address when just starting, or they will sign up for a virtual office service for their business. I've always used virtual offices just because I don't want customers knowing my home address. Depending on what you plan on doing with your business, I think having a virtual office is an added layer of separation and professionalism. I'll also include some virtual office options in the description below. Now, to build your business credit history, you also need to open a business bank account. You have to remember that in order to build credit, you'll need to be making purchases, receiving money for goods or services, and essentially having a place where money flows. It's usually easiest to just open a business bank account with the same bank you use for your personal banking. Lots of banks will make it easy to tie your business and personal bank accounts together in their online platforms, making it easy to move money back and forth. Now that you have your business set up, you can start working on building your business credit and work on getting that loan. One of the best places to start are companies that do a lot of payment processing for businesses, because they generally have a lot of cash on hand and often offer business loans to their customers. And as a business, you'll likely be needing a company to help with processing your customers' payments online anyways. These are the companies we want to focus on to start because they will be the fastest way to get a business loan without much credit history. The specific companies you may want to look into include PayPal, Square, Stripe, and Cabbage. So you'll need to sign up with one of these companies, and remember to sign up for a business account. With most of them, you can create either a personal account or a business account, and you're going to want to sign up to a business account using the new business I just taught you how to make. The way they can give you money quickly as a new company is through your transaction history using their platform. This gives them a lot of insight of how many customers you have and how much money you have coming in. With PayPal, for example, you only need a few months of transaction history to qualify for their working capital loan. Now, even starting out, it doesn't have to be a ton of money. They just need to see some payments coming in. And it's a small enough amount that if you have any customers at all, just start using PayPal to send invoices and receive payments for your services. Now, PayPal obviously doesn't do this for free. Their motivation to help you grow your business while you're using their platform is so they can charge a small fee on your transactions. So as an example, let's say someone pays your business $100 using PayPal. You're only going to be getting around $97 in your pocket. Yes, they charge a fee. So yes, they are making money for providing these services. But online payment processors really are a necessity in today's business world. I use some of these companies every single day to perform transactions for my business, and they are a big piece of creating passive income, which we will discuss in a different video. But these are cash-heavy companies. They have a lot of working capital, and they have found that helping companies on their platform grow is one of the easiest ways for them to increase revenue. And with regards to PayPal, literally within 90 days, you can likely qualify for one of these loan programs. Yes, you heard that right, 3 months. They offer a loan amount based upon the transaction size and frequency in your account, but $10,000 is really on the low end of the loan program. You can actually get over $100,000 if you have quite a bit of money coming in and you have a little bit longer transaction history. Now, this next secret to building business credit early on is something you should consider doing at the same time as the previous method I just shared, because this one will actually help build your business score right from the get-go. This is one of the fastest and easiest ways to start building business credit right away. And the secret is to get a secured savings loan. Now, what is a secured savings loan? Well, it's an installment loan that a bank will issue you that matches the amount you have in your business savings account. The fact that it's an installment loan is the important thing, because these types of loans really help boost your credit. The bank will use the money in your savings account as collateral against the loan, so you don't really need any credit history for the business loan to be approved. The best time to prepare for this type of loan is when you're first creating your business banking accounts. Some might require a minimum deposit in the savings account to be approved for this loan. Some banks will also let you borrow against your checking accounts. So just check with your bank at the time you're creating your business banking account so you can plan ahead for this. The next way to build business credit early on, that's essentially just as easy, is to get a secured credit card for your business. With a secured credit card, you give a deposit to the credit card company, and they then give you a credit card with a maximum limit equal to the deposit you provided. So if you deposit $1,000, you'll get a $1,000 limit on the card. With this type of credit card, you'll make your payments like any other credit card that's on a monthly basis. Making your monthly payments on time is what will help you build your credit. And remember that credit utilization rate isn't a big deal with business credit. So you don't have to worry about keeping a high balance or not having a high credit limit. But also remember, if you start to miss your monthly payments, the credit card company will be able to get their money from your deposit. Even worse is your missed payments will negatively impact your business credit. And missing payments early on when you're trying to build credit history from nothing is just a really bad idea. It's going to be very difficult to recover your business credit if that happens. And just be aware that the deposit is refundable if you later decide to cancel the card. What I like about using this method first is you don't even need any paying customers for your business to start building the credit. And it's something that essentially all future lenders will look at when deciding to loan you money. This next trick is also really effective, and that's to establish lines of credit with vendors. Now, while lots of manufacturers and distributors will extend lines of credit, essentially giving you 30 days or more to pay your invoice, not all of them will report to the credit bureaus. So it's important that you choose companies that will not only extend you time to pay for products after delivery, but will also report your payment history to the credit bureaus. Some of these include Uline, Quill, Shirtsy, Creative Analytics, Crown Office Supplies, Summa Office Supplies, and Granger. You often don't need to make large orders either. Some even allow for orders below $100 and still report your on-time payment to the credit bureaus. You can see too that many of the ones I mentioned are for everyday office supplies and items. So you'll likely need some of these regardless of what type of business you run. I'll include information in the description below for those that are more curious about these. If you found some original value in this video, smash that like button. It helps others starting a business or just struggling with credit find this video. If you haven't yet, become an OG and click that subscribe button. We want you as part of our family, and you guys have a great day.